Shang Dynasty, we usually find a lot of bronze vessels, but here I want to explain one thing. It is rare to find anthropomorphic images, like a mini human figures among bronze statues. Usually those are animal shapes or monster patterned large vessels, like it has 4 legs, and they usually cook. Big pig inside for ritual ceremonies, and then you put the fire underneath. But sometimes you see these kind of human figures. Do you have a detail? An ancient one, but we can see that a man needed a little bit of a hat, right? Headgear. And then the dress is again the V-shaped robe, long robe coming to the calf. And then it also has a long sleeve. So is this an example of a changpao? Changpao is a long garment from the shoulders to the heels, and that is a outer garment for Chinese men. We don't know anything for sure, but we can say from the early period, these are sort of a proper attire for important ceremonies. It's not emperor or imperial family, but somebody who has an important role in the ceremony. So you have to properly dress, like a long robe, not ostentatious, but long robe and a hat on the top. And then the purpose of this one is more like a spoon rest. You are going to put a large soup ladle or a spoon through his like a big handles. But anyhow, this is 1300 BCE. But we know from the historical document that ceremonial garment for emperors called Pian Fu. The set is, this ensemble set is called Pian Fu, was established sometime in Shang Dynasty. So this particular style never changes. Maybe the type of fabrics could have changed. I mean, they could have used more fur or animal skins as opposed to embroidered silk, but the garment ensemble didn't change so much. So this is the highest ceremony to the heaven. So important role for the emperor is to supervise or to be a host to the ceremony to the heaven. So in the Pian Fu, he has to dress up like this. So this one is for the ceremony. Sometimes he has this type of hat, and that is different types of ceremonies or more for like a new year, right? Like as opposed to winter equinox or, you know, what is winter, summer solstice. You know, if it's the New Year's ceremony, you may have this, and then you are going to have the lineup of your ministers. It's more like a National Assembly, but the idea is the same. You wear the highest garment. So that is this robe. And people think this type of, you know, V-shaped long sleeve, long garment is somewhat similar, may have been similar to the long garment depicted in this bronze statue. Obviously, bronze statue and painting and the actual garment are very different type of artistic representation. So that we don't know how wide that robe might have been, or how voluminous the robe might have been. Or with the bronze, it's very difficult to represent the long hanging sleeves, right? If you see this, they have like a jacket and pants to begin with. You have some sort of like a, you know, waist area, jacket and pants, but then on top of it, you are going to wear this long robe, like a Changpao style long robe. And then on top of it, you are going to wear this dark blue or close to black colored ceremonial robe. And it has embroiders here. And that is 333, so 9, 9, but actually should be 12 altogether. And those are usually auspicious symbols. And you wear this, and this is the Pyun Fu's Pyun, like the hat. So you need that kind of hat. And the trestle or these beaded strings, there are 12. So you have 12 and 12 on the back. If you are the Chinese emperor, there will be a lesser rank. If you are king of a region, then you will have a 9. And if you are lesser than the king, then you will have a 6. So there will be different color, I mean, the numbers. And then you have that waistband. And then you also need a skirt. So this really looks like a Korean chima, right? The skirt. So you have to wear this. And then this is not enough. You wear this, and then on the top, so this is the skirt, and on the top you are going to have this. It's called knee pad. It literally means covering your knees. So in the ceremonies, there are a lot of gestures of kneeling down and standing up, and then kneeling down and bow and standing up. So they created this kind of knee covering piece. And then you also have this woven cloth on the back, as you see over here, woven cloth on the back. And then these are your, what is it, the socks and boots. And then you are going to hanging this around your waist. So all together you have this one goes on the back, just like this. So you have the whole ensemble of the clothes. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then 3 rows. About 15 different garments are needed. So this style would not change so much. So that's why East Asian clothes has such a long lineage. And Shang Dynasty, there is not so much architectural innovation. So this is probably a prototype of a palace, just wide. But then they invested a lot on ceremonies to the heavens. That's very important role of the emperor. So this is Mingtang ritual hall from the Zhou dynasty. Like Zhou dynasty, both the Shang and Zhou, they had this lavish design. So sky is round, and then the earth is square. So that's Chinese idea. Sky is round, the earth is round. So that basic structure is used. So if you go into, so these are the earth. And then if you go up a little bit higher position, then that's the sky. And that's where emperor will come in this type of dress and pay tribute to the sky, to the heaven for a few important times of the year.